caution, buddy.
Hello everybody and welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2003. We are here at Bristol Motor Speedway at Old Bristol, the best Bristol. I'm probably going to qualify pretty slow here because our car does not have very good drive off the corner. That's why I'm driving so deep into the corner. P41 on our first lap here, see if we can improve at all. Running is high this time, a little bit better of a diamond arc there. Gonna come across the line here, should be faster. P41 for the race.
Welcome everyone to Bristol, Tennessee for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the Food City 500, right here on MRN. This is one of the most exciting tracks in the NASCAR Winston Cup Series. So many cars, so little space. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, that's right, Joe. The fans here love watching this race. There'll be some bumping and banging out there, and this one, you can be assured of that.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. will try to use this race to close in on the points lead.
Gaining on the leader is tough when you are in the top 5 in points. It takes you having a good race and the leader having a bad one in order to gain anything substantial.
Sterling Marlin picked up Rookie of the Year honors in 1983, but it took him over 10 years to find his way to victory lane.
But he made it there in impressive fashion. If you have to wait that long to pick up a win, you might as well make it a big one. And Sterling did with a win in the 1994 Daytona 500.
The Delphi car really needs a good finish in this race. He's got a long way to go on the points list.
Well, there's always going to be someone who has to fill in the bottom of the points list. Of course, none of these guys want to ever see their name there. Sometimes it's just not your season to shine.
Man, talk about how quickly things can happen in NASCAR. Todd Bodine on the pole at Darlington, and now P43 here at Bristol. Good qualifying result for Casey Atwood. He'll roll off P2. Mark Martin, I believe that's his second pole of the season. Green flag. We are racing for 50 laps at Bristol. And man, is our car slow off the start. I made a little bit of an adjustment. I adjusted the gears to hopefully give us some better acceleration. Clearly not doing too much for us there off the initial start. You can see we're gaining a ton of time in the middle of the corner. Big check up there. We're so slow to get back onto the accelerator. Man, this is we're gonna have to grind, I think, for the next couple races here, just get our money. Because we really need to do an engine upgrade when we can. Holy crap, it's embarrassing how slow these engines are. Like, I understand you're supposed to be a backmarker team, but it always was kind of surprising just how bad they make your cars at the start of these things. I remember, inside line, I pretty much just skipped the Daytona 500 because it was undrivable at Daytona.
We're 10 seconds off the leader. Hit your marks and
See, our lap time's really slow here, and actually we're pretty tight as well, as we're going to come up and smack the wall. Try to hold Frank Kimmel off here.
You're flying out there, buddy. Good job.
Oh, got a little loose there off the corner exit, though, even though we were tight through the rest of the corner there.
Attaboy, keep it smooth, just like that.
Man, the car just has such bad drive off the corner. It's both tight on exit as well as just slow. The leader already starting to catch up. We got to do everything we can to hold them off. I mean, if that is Mark, he is absolutely flying. It looks like he's got Jeff Gordon behind him. The leader's absolutely flying around Bristol. They have driven away from the rest of the pack. Even third place has driven away from the rest. much like it was back at old Bristol. It's pretty much just a conga line around the rest of the track, everybody running single file.
Good left. Keep hitting
Finally starting to get to a groove here, starting to catch back up, but it's going to be a matter of just trying to make a move here. Fortunately, all of our speed is in the middle of the corner, so it might make it a little harder to make a move here.
We need a little more speed.
As there is Mark Martin and Jeff Gordon on the back of us. Oh, get into the back of Skinner there. Oh, contact with Gordon there, 3 wide for a moment.
That left was
Can hold him off though.
Pick it up.
I want to get past Skinner, but the number one objective here is to keep Gordon in front, or behind us rather.
Still there. That's another in the rearview mirror.
Because if a caution does happen to come out, you do not want to be a lap down here.
Your pace is
You
falling.
don't want to be anywhere, but especially here. So we will never move any further up. So even though it's going to sacrifice our time here even more than normal, we're going to do everything we can to hold up Gordon here, run the bottom, run defensively into the corners.
Our time's a little off.
He's obviously allowing the rest of the pack to catch up. Kevin Harvick coming to the show here. So Mark takes a look to the outside.
If there's something wrong with the car, that lap was off your pace. Car left.
Ah, crap, there goes Gordon. All right, well, now we got to hope it stays green for a bit.
The 6 car is outside.
There goes Martin by as well.
That lap was sort of slow.
The car really tightening up here. We're going to need to loosen it up on the pit stop. Well, of course, I'm afraid of what happened at Darlington happening to it here, where all of a sudden it just becomes undrivable.
You're a little.
Close in on halfway. Nobody coming to pit road just yet.
Looks like something.
And literally as I say that, I was just about to say they'll probably start coming soon. There they come. Harvick's going to stay out.
Back on your marks now. We're slipping a little on the clock.
Let's see how long Harvick decides to stay out. See if he comes in this time. And there he comes.
Come on, you can do better.
Seriously, a caution would be great at this track. We have not had luck with cautions this season. So far, again, the only caution being our wreck at Darlington.
Come on now, you gotta kick it up a notch. The 9 car, still left. You're clear.
To P10 here. It's going to ride along as long as possible. Hope for somewhere where the AI crash nearly happened there between the 16 and 40.
The 97 car.
Come on, somebody crash.
Right ahead. Car left. Only 8 seconds back of the leader.
Oh, jeez. Thought we had cleared Jamie Mack there. Guess not.
Pit road is getting busy. The leaders are heading in. Number 9 wants to get by you. The 9 car up high. Number 9 is still there. Be patient. This one's half over. Plenty of time left. Just worry about hitting your marks. Got one down left. Okay, we're clear. The 88.
All right, looks like we're going to have to bring it down pit road here.
Be careful.
Take on 4 tires, not going to bother. Oh my God, couldn't even get to the wedge in time. That's what I always hated about pit stops in this game at tracks like this, is it's so hard to get to pit road, or so hard to make changes on pit road. And 4 tires and fuel in the car. See what the damage is when we come out.
Look out. Traffic up high.
Looks like Jerry Nadeau's going to have another blown engine this season. It's Jimmy Spencer.
Clear all around.
Last car to come down pit road.
The 1 car is up high.
now we just ride and, I don't know, maybe just hope somehow people have to make a second pit stop because they came in, it seems like, awfully early. You can really only run, I mean, we ran until like, what, lap 26, and we were out of fuel pretty much, so I guess my only hope here is that, and who is that just pit? Because if so, we might have just lucked out here. But I don't know who that is in the pits. Is Jimmy Spencer back on pit road for some reason? Did I miss something?
We're falling back. Focus on your marks, buddy. Okay, we're clear. The 41 car, hello.
I just passed Jimmy Spencer. I'm not sure what happened. I feel like he came back down pit road.
Five, buddy. 5 to go.
You know, it goes to show that not everything is accurate to real life in the video game world. Jimmy Spencer in the real world came very close to winning the Food City 500 in 2002. And he bested by that man right there, Kurt Busch, and now he's battling for 38th with a car that is just frankly slow and terrible. Seriously, we're barely making it on fuel. How are the leaders making it on fuel? That's what I want to know. The leader takes the white flag. So 2 to go for us. Coming around to the white flag this time. White flag in the air for us there. Checkered flag behind us. I believe it's Jeff Gordon that's going to win this race. Let's see if we can hold off Jimmy Spencer one more time here. And it's going to be a second disappointing race in a row for us here. P38 here at Bristol.
It was all green flag racing in this one.
Yeah, and that can be physically exhausting to these drivers. Not only do the cautions give them a chance to catch up on the racetrack, it also gives both their minds and their bodies a little break. They have all got to be drained after that one.
The Delphi car probably isn't too happy about his finish here.
I hate it for those guys, too. They were so positive about their chances to win this morning, but then they just had a bad race. It happens.
We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast of NASCAR Winston Cup Racing on the voice of NASCAR, MRN. Next up is Texas.
Well, if this was real life, we'd be right on the cusp of being able to even make the races. 35th now in the standings after 2 absolutely terrible races. Something has to change with our car before we head to Texas for the next race. You can see Jeff Gordon leading the points, 33 points over the real-life 2002 champion, Tony Stewart. We have Marlon, Jarrett, and Dale Jr. remain the top 5, all within 100 points. Nothing really to report here. And yes, I was right. Mark Martin did get his second pole. So really nothing new to report there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the team here. 30K in the bank. Are you kidding me? Somehow our sponsorship prestige went up. I'm not sure how. We have 3 races remaining on all of these deals. So let's go ahead. Let's see here. Do we have... We don't have any new engines, so we're going to have to go with our highest one, which is a 96. Go with our highest chassis, which is a 96. Now, we do have a new engine and new chassis coming, at least. That'll be done before the next race, the chassis, and for the engine as well. So, Texas may be a struggle for us as well, but at least we have new engines and chassis coming. So, that'll help. And hopefully it'll help us increase our speed because something, again, something has to change before we get to Texas. I'm going to maybe do a lot of practice laps at Texas just to see if we can figure out something setup-wise or, you know, to do something at that track. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for Texas and more NASCAR Thunder 2003 career mode. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye!